Okay, hello everyone. Back to Sengoku Basara 3. Or Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. I always call this Sengoku Basara 3, whenever I'm talking about it to people, because it's just easier to say than Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. It's like I'm saying the titles for two different games there.
Let us unite and form a bond. Unity. There is nothing more powerful than the will of people, united for a cause. Hideyoshi Toyotomi, if you continue to try and force your will upon this land, I will stop you. This land will be joined by the bonds of peace.
Your first bond. I don't mind talking over this cutscene because you already saw it before. Ooh, maybe we should start a bond counter. Them stomping makes a shock.
Die in the name of Lord Hideyoshi.
One syllable versus 5 syllables. I'm guessing that's bonds. Isn't that Kizuda in Japanese? Wouldn't that be 3 syllables? Or I haven't played this in Japanese. I don't know what he actually says in Japanese. Although I guess I heard it when I played Otage. That's been forever, and I wasn't actually, you know, listening for that. Oh, you watched the Basara anime? Yeah, it's great. And yes, I've been doing good. Thank you, Ditterman.
Through the bonds made between warriors, we will know peace again.
Bond number 2.
It was a dream to unite the country. A dream envisioned by a young lord named Ieyasu Tokugawa. After losing in battle to the forces of Lord Hideyoshi, Ieyasu was forced to resign his efforts to unify the lands. Meanwhile, Hideyoshi had taken control of the country. He planned to expand his kingdom with complete disregard to the innocent lives he would destroy. Ieyasu objected, and with the intention of ruling the country himself, defeated Hideyoshi. However, there was still one man who stood in Ieyasu's way. Mitsunari Ishida, a subordinate of Hideyoshi, was enraged by his lord's defeat and swore revenge. This marked the beginning of a battle that would split the country, Ieyasu being the general of the East, and Mitsunari, the general of the West. As the inevitable war approached, Ieyasu set out to meet with a group of mercenaries known as the Saika faction, in hopes of forming an alliance.
That may have been the longest intro narration
Tell
yet.
me, are the men ready for action?
Yes, we await your command, my lord.
Very good. We are going to ally ourselves with the Saika faction. Those who wage war at their side know only victory.
They say the Saika faction never align with any, except warriors of the greatest prowess.
True. Our task will not be a simple one. That is why I have summoned you, Tadakatsu.
I'm at your service.
You're not Tadakatsu.
Our path has been a rocky.
I know you don't have a name, but
we
come on,
crossed
dude.
the miles unbroken. Never will we know defeat. I swear it. Mitsunari, surely I'm not alone in feeling so emboldened.
Yeah, I believe Ieyasu spends a lot of time talking to his troops because he's such a nice guy, and also because he can't, exactly talk to Tadakatsu, being just, a steampunk robot. Let's see, what are his weapons like? He's got the standard fist. He's got like sort of boxing glove type things, like metal with spikes. Not really. And these are sort of like Shingen-esque. The Zen gauntlets, which is what I've been using. Blast drills, crash drills. Put these on to become a Mega Man. How is that not drilling through his hip? Yeah, doing the red path. It was interesting it starts you, like, looking at the blue path. Let's go meet Magawichi.
Let us be off, before Mitsunari manages to forge a pact with the Psyker first.
Yes, my lord. As you command.
Oh yeah, and I did change the icon for members. Before I was just using, like, the standard YouTube member icon, but, I wanted to change that just because it allowed me to, and to make it something more unique. So I picked the Shin symbol in Shin Sengoku Muso. And I just have the colors change depending on, how many months you've been part of a membership.
Toll for the proud Psyker faction. Soon you will know the superior strength we possess.
Which I struggled figuring out what pictures to use for that, because I didn't want, like... It's, like, supposed to... The pictures will be different as time goes on, the longer you remember. But I didn't want, like, the first image for, like, people that were members for only a month to just, like, suck.
I have come in the hopes that our people may fight as one.
You are wise to wish it so. But am I wise to grant it? We stand only with the finest.
Yeah, so I wanted to make it something that, like, visibly changed, but, just didn't feel like you, had something shitty for the first few months. Like, I thought about doing, like, starting with, like, a Dynasty Warriors peon, and then, like, maybe upgrading into, like, a Major's face, and then eventually generics, and then something like Sao Cao. But I decided just, an icon with different colors would be good and not offensive to everyone. And yeah, I quite like how they turned out. Kind of picked the colors at random. It's just colors that I like. Aside from the red one, it's just red by default.
You're confident. Good. A man who lacks the wherewithal to champion his own cause is of no use to me.
Then please, allow me to earn your faith.
So Ieyasu, as you may have noticed, is a fist fighter. In the previous Sengoku Basara games, he used a spear.
Everyone must one day face their demise.
I think you'll occasionally reference back when you used the spear before. See, this is L1 triangle,
A soldier's
which just has some machine gun punch.
alone.
Boss, the troops are exhausted. I don't think we can hold out much longer.
And if you mash square, you just keep it up. And you can actually move a little bit. Like, he just slides on the ground ever so slightly. Can't deflect attacks, unfortunately. Let's see, his regular triangle is where he just charges up the fist, but you can move around and do other stuff, kind of like your DK in Smash Brothers. I think it charges up 3 times. Let's see if it flashes again. Yeah, that's at max charge. And max charge, it hits like a truck, and he does like a secondary punch too.
They sicken.
R1. You can charge up, and he'll punch the ground and create shockwaves.
But we must go on.
Or earth tremors, I guess. The forward triangle, he'll dash forward, do an uppercut punch. You can press square and follow that up with another attack. And basically all of his attacks you can charge at least one stage. Like his S string, every hit can be charged. Count how many punches he's thrown. No.
Connects. I would hope to never face the Psycho faction in battle. Now, isn't it about time the last trump appeared?
It's generally better to charge out the attacks. It's just sometimes you don't want to because you might get hit.
Call in the reserves.
His first R2 is Tokugawa Might, which is just an explosion of light. And you make the crest bigger the longer you hold down R2. You can just tap it. It'll have like a small explosion. But he'll get it off much quicker.
Do they intend to fight us? Let them try.
His R1 and Tokugawa's Might are both pretty good against crowds.
What? How on earth did they discover our secret camp?
Can you charge his air attacks? It doesn't look like it. I think it may just be the first one you can't charge. I could have sworn you could have. Nah, I guess not. Or I'm doing it wrong.
Nice try, but I saw you coming.
It is a blessing to have eyes so keen.
The downside about Ieyasu having a bunch of charge attacks is that charging can often kill your combo. Although you can press the taunt button and it'll put his head up, which actually has a practical effect in that it allows him to charge his attacks quicker. When he gets to the end of the S string, his hood will fall off. Or if he gets hit. I also think it falls off if he jumps.
A gun versus a sword. You know which one is superior.
You live for the fight. We have that in common.
And his move is basically just a straight up beatdown.
What are you doing? It's not
Which
very
we've
bad
seen
for
plenty of
himself.
times fighting him by now.
Only once have I been so humiliated, and I will make sure this wasn't the last.
And it takes a while before you figure out that one time Magoichi was humiliated.
Justice is no more than the fate of those who
We'll eventually
survive
figure
the
that out when I play her. Or someone will spoil it in chat. As they do.
Wonderful. Another arrogant guest.
There's nothing left we can do. Retreat! Are they better than
Okay,
us?
his jump triangle you can
No,
charge.
not possible.
This spring also starts a little bit differently depending on if you're running or not. Like running, he starts with like 2 quick taps. Standard, he just does some basic swings. Not sure why they bothered to make that different, because it's not much of a difference, but they did.
We must sing a song for them. to honor their loyalty.
Ieyasu's in a lot of debt. That's why he talks about Bond so much. Yeah. He killed Hideyoshi to get his inheritance. It's always a bit annoying when the enemy just won't let you charge up. You can charge up other attacks while you're, or you can charge up his neutral triangle while you're doing other animations.
What is it that you fear the most? Your own death? Or the shame of defeat? Either way, know that there is nothing we fear. Nothing at all. We are the Psycha faction. Prepare to face us if you dare. Did you think you could catch us off guard?
Okay, he just jumped behind me, so I completely missed that.
Let
I know
us
Tadakatsu knocked her into
But
some of the attack.
remember this. Weakness will only earn you our enmity.
I assure you, you'll see no weakness today.
An alliance is but a means to an end. What do you seek? The glory of conquest?
Glory? Not a bit. I wish to bring peace to the land, and I'm in need of your expertise to do so.
Spare me your sugared tongue. Do you hold the skill to bring this dream to life?
I believe I do. No, I am certain of it. We shall break through all at once! Follow me! Yes!
Oh yeah, someone mentioned this in the
It is
chat.
unwise to
If you do
pass
like a
judgment
dash
by
with
words.
Ieyasu, he'll also start his S string in a slightly different way.
Go on. Try to figure out what we're thinking.
May the sun rise from...
You think you are better than us, is that it? I think I've seen enough.
I'm actually not much of a fan of playing as Ieyasu, so
The light belongs to
it takes me a
us
bit
all!
to get used to playing him again.
Ieyasu Tokugawa, we hereby join you in alliance. Hear us now! We are the Psycha faction! The red bell rings! The pact we have made shall be known to all! Let it toll! Let the bell call out across the land!
Magoichi, may I ask you a question?
Go on.
It's Mitsunari. I thought he might have... Mitsunari... You came to the Psycha, as I did.
None of that matters anymore.
Prepare yourself, Ieyasu. I'm going to kill you here and now! But you, Magoichi Psycha, you stay out of this.
You forget this is our land, and you are an intruder. Leave. I shall teach him some manners.
I can't.
Do not mistake my demand for kindness. This is our land, and we'll defend it.
Of course. Next time.
Ieyasu, don't you dare run away! Ieyasu!
Well, he didn't run away, he flew away. Yeah, this cutscene is a little different from Mitsunari's version. Like, I don't believe you, obviously you don't see the start of it, and you don't see, that bit where Ieyasu is speaking to Magoichi. I think, for Mitsunari's cutscene, he just kind of leaves. Tadakatsu even has funnels.
As
Yeah,
I
he does.
suspected, Mitsunari sought the aid of the Saika, just as we did.
Yeah, they reference
We'll need
Gundam
more
so hard
allies
with
if we're
him,
to
it's great.
face him.
What of
Oh,
Hideaki
damn.
Kobayakawa? True, he bears the standard of the Western Army, but whispers in the shadows tell of a bitter grudge he nurses toward the Dark King.
Hideaki? Really?
There was a time, my lord, when you saw fit to protect him from Hideyoshi's fury. Or would you have stood up for any stranger in such a position?
Did I really?
You did, and because of it, I'm sure he'll at least entertain your proposal. Let's send our potential ally a message. When the time is right, I'm sure he'll see which way the wind is blowing and join the Eastern Army.
A good plan, I suppose.
It's like Ieyasu isn't even sure about recruiting Hideaki.
I beg your pardon for the delay.
My patience is endless, Magoichi. I can't say I wasn't worried.
Save your worries. He put me in no more peril than would a wasp buzzing around my face.
I'll bet my sudden departure left him fuming.
I think Magoichi might speak up a few times throughout the rest of Ieyasu's campaign. That, or it's the last we hear of her. Yeah, I believe Hardhead is Ieyasu's best R2 attack. Well, we've got her as an ally. I guess we'll equip her. Why not? Alright, let's see a secondary outfit. Just see what it looks like. And he just goes bare shirt. It's... yeah, just a brighter outfit. Well, I guess not brighter, but... I feel more happy vibes from, like, the light blue colors and, like, the sun motif. As opposed to this just being yellow. I guess the black makes it feel darker. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there's dialogue with both of these. Not sure if there's a cutscene. Well, we'll go after Yukimura.
We have word that Lord Shingen is still stricken with his recent illness.
I remember our last encounter quite well. He was my teacher, and his lessons brutal. I faced the tiger, and am a better man for it.
Enjoy the memory, my lord, for we may never cross swords with him again.
I wish I had your confidence. A tiger's cub still has claws and fangs. He could bite through my throat in the blink of an eye, or rip me to shreds. I fear that day may be as inevitable as prophecy.
I guess that's referencing, the Osaka campaign. Which this game doesn't really cover. But there is, like, an Osaka summer stage, but...
Can't be! Ieyasu Tokugawa!
Yukimura, it's been quite a long time.
A deep moat surrounds Ueda Castle. This isn't going to be easy.
It's a little bit annoying when you charge up an attack and the enemy just blocks it. It's normally not a big issue. Alright, let's try Hardhead.
Everyone's spirit is alive!
Yukimura's lines. Yeah, Hardhead is basically just spam headbutts. And hammer enemies into the ground. It's got really good damage and really good stun. It's very good on officers.
flood take them away! They won't stand a chance!
Look at him, beaming inside at the pitiful state of Takeda. It's such a disgrace. It's more than I can stand.
You can skip spawning the cavalry in this stage, you just don't go down the center path.
Maybe if I make myself known.
I guess the downside to hard head is that it doesn't have much in the way of range. If there are enemies beside you, they can just knock you out of it.
God damn it! Gates cost money, you know?
Look! There's another water gate! There's only one thing you can do.
It's really easy to get hit with Ieyasu, especially when you're trying to charge up an attack. Because sometimes even if the attack goes through, like fully charged, it won't be enough to stun the enemy.
The water's too cold! We can't take it! We are ready.
Like how that one guy was complaining about how cold the water was. Not that it's, you know, drowning them. Love Sasuke's theme. And his entire intro animation. It's all great.
Expectations. I would keep them low if I were you. The Takeda clan and I can offer you nothing. I'm sorry, but you'd better leave. Because if you don't, I might get angry. Though Shingen is absent, he still casts a heavy shadow.
Now, last time we fought Sasuke, I just took on all of his clones at once, but there's another way you can deal with them.
It's important to plan before entering a battle.
You have grown to become a fine ninja.
You just go straight for this base and don't actually fight him.
I know I do.
Yeah, it gets rid of his shadows and stops his theme.
I'm all soaked. This is gonna chat my delicate skin.
The water in the moat! It's draining!
It's a good thing I'm cunning, because Shingen's forces need it right now.
We'll retreat for now! Leave the camp!
Sasuke, are you alright? I'll be there right away.
Don't come here, you damn fool! There are bigger things to worry about!
Yeah, I forgot you can charge up his, neutral triangle
Let's try
even
and
while
wrap
you're using
this
your
up while we're
Basara.
still in the lead. I came up with that myself.
Nice try, Sasuke. Started that way too far away.
Things could very easily turn around. We need to stay sharp. This is how to endure a battle, Takeda style. This is goodbye for now, but I will be back.
Come back! Takeda cannot risk losing you!
Now we could just go straight toward Yukimura. Or we can go around. There was a purpose to them showing the water drain.
I promise that I'll leave you with more than just a scratch.
Many thanks.
Look! The enemy falls! The fight just runs out of them!
Sneak attack launched.
Another one falls. This does not bode well for our situation.
Yeah, now all the flag colors around Yukimura's base are Ieyasu's colors.
Stronger than I once was.
Don't give up, Ben! It's only one camp!
We are ready! And we welcome all attacks, for there is no force that can penetrate our defenses! So try as you may, you will only know failure! What have I done? I, Yukimura, have foolishly forgotten to defend us from the rear!
Yeah, different intro animation for Yukimura if you do this route.
Tell me, Yukimura, how is Lord Shingen these days?
That is no concern of yours! Now get out of here! Can't be. As long as water fills the moat around the castle. Wait! Where has all the water gone? It's all because of you that the Takeda clan has suffered. You should be ashamed of what you've done!
Why do you insist on provoking me?
See how broken Hardhead is? Like, that drained most of his HP.
As a fellow admirer of Lord Shingen, I came to seek your help, not your scorn.
Spare me your lies, Ieyasu! Do you think that I'm a fool?
Concentrate.
Now we've got to wait to try and get, Oh wow, he parried Magoichi. Gotta wait to make sure I get all the lines out of him.
What little I
Okay,
know
that was
I
it.
get to use
He's
on
on
a
to
daily
generic lines now.
basis.
That's his death line.
I see his power and I feel the jealousy burn within me. It's pathetic.
So many adventures, to think it's brought me here. Such is life. And that is why it is my destiny to unite us all and unite our country!
Has he really not said Bond yet? Since the opening cutscene? I feel like he says it a lot more when you're fighting him. I think he almost said, let's form a bond when I used his L2 when I activated Hero Time. But then the cutscene cut him off. Tokugawa sigil or hollyhock leaves. Yeah, I never knew what flower that was.
How
Or
can I
leaf.
gain the upper hand? What strategy will grant me victory? I can seize this chance and leave him humbled. I know it. But how?
Izanari just took out Motonari. And ate Yukimura. Did Yukimura even
My lord,
appear at
I bear
Sekigahara?
unfortunate news.
I don't think he does in
The
any
Takeda
version of
forces
it.
have thrown in their lot with Mitsunari.
So he has spurned my friendship for Mitsunari. I see, Yukimura. I knew not how deep your hatred ran, nor how icy its grasp.
Just the sad face from Motonari's wife. Right, Allegiance is just... Ieyasu uses Tadakatsu's spear for an attack. Let's see... Probably some lines with Kenshin. But I can probably just fight Ujimasa and then Kenshin. Oh wait, there's a cutscene with Kenshin. I should make sure I don't miss that.
Is it difficult to mobilize a large army?
At the start of a stage, everyone does these little intro animations. You can just start running immediately, but I generally like to let them play out.
As long as Kanetsugu the Invincible
Like Ieyasu does
is here,
stretches like that.
Kawanakajima too will be invincible. Ieyasu.
Many thanks. I don't see Kenshin anywhere. Only Kanetsugu. Many thanks.
I feel like we can start skipping some intro cinematics now.
Even the coldest blade. Hey, Ieyasu! Long time no see.
Yes, it has been a while, Keiji.
So cold here. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this. I'm just so tired today. Last night was rough.
Yeah, Ieyasu, the Tadakatsu spear throw
This doesn't look too good,
isn't
everyone.
particularly
Be
exciting.
careful.
I'd consider that his worst
I do
R2.
in the name of love.
And ironically, it's the last one he unlocks.
This snow is too much. Let's hurry up and finish so we can get out of here. And always will, no matter what. May Kenshin is doing just fine. He's the man he always was and shall be. A hero.
One day we'll be as one.
Maybe I'll take a break from this for a bit.
Yeah, I believe it can be charged up, though. Yeah. I think the longer you charge it, the further he'll toss it. And the bigger cyclone attack it makes. Oh, it draws enemy at the end, too. It lasts a lot longer. I always just have trouble aiming it. Like, I hit pretty close that time, because I threw it right at a base. But it was also in such an awkward position it didn't actually hurt the base captain I'd aimed it for. So yeah, it ended up being pretty worthless.
Many thanks. Paying your debt.
I'm the invincible Kanetsugu. If you are brave enough, come and fight me.
Of course, I could never skip Kanetsugu's intro.
Did you see that? Wasn't I great? I'm invincible, you know.
See, that time the spear just went.
My
The spear's gone now.
invincibility is eternal. No one can defeat me.
Even with Tadakatsu's spear, I'm having trouble against Kanetsugu, though. Ah, that expert dodge. He's so hard to fight. Like, I wish you can't even kill him. He's too weak to damage him. It's absurd. Okay, luckily I got behind him.
No, wait! I'm invincible! I cannot die!
This frozen land that's home to no other.
I disrupt the peace in the name of peace. Yeah, that's basically what Ieyasu does. Like, his whole thing was that he didn't like how, Hideyoshi was hurting innocents in his, fairly brutal conquest to take over Japan. But he waited until Hideyoshi was almost done to do anything about it. But really, he just ended up causing more war.
From the depths of winter, I have risen from the cold, my sword in hand and my mission in my heart. Now, we three have been united to face this storm as one.
I'm beginning to regret not having brought my good luck charm.
Keiji, do you really intend to serve Uesugi for the rest of your life?
I'll cover you. Charge!
Yes!
Ieyasu's supposed to be 15 here? Ridiculous. No 15-year-old has a body like this.
Do not desecrate this sacred place.
I believe he was like maybe 15 in Sengoku Basara 1 or 2
If I told
when he's
anyone what I
puny,
saw here
but
today, no one would believe me.
Let's go! We have no time to waste!
oh yeah, I think light elements, which is what Ieyasu has, just has a chance to stun enemies when it hits them.
This
That officer
is
I
an
ran
important
past was
battle.
stunned.
Take your time and do not rush.
Right.
They don't have what it takes to beat you. This is a waste of time. Retreat.
I do like his machine gun punch. It's probably like my favorite attack with him.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
I suppose we can watch Kasuga's intro animation.
After the Tiger of Kai fell ill, it began again.
Not because I just want to see it or
life.
anything. It's just she doesn't get much screen time, you know.
Run away! I will not let you tread upon this snow. This is Lord Kenshin's land! I will not stop until the ground is soaked with my opponent's blood.
This is your time, Kasuga. This is your time to bloom.
Wow! You could melt the snow with those eyes!
Is it wrong for me to be enjoying this so much? Let us handle this. As long as my lord is watching, I will never give up. It's more important I live, so that I can continue to serve Lord Kenshin.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's normally the left boss that has the Basara, but since I was approaching it from this angle, I assumed that one was on the left. Not that it matters to get help. Not gonna need the full stages, like... Not gonna need all the healing boxes in the stage.
I promise that I'll leave you with more than just a scratch.
No, Hideyoshi only appears in a few intro cutscenes. He's not in the game proper.
He is one of my very best. So good luck beating him. To harbor such negative energy isn't very becoming.
You thought an army this big would move slow?
Better brace yourself, because payback's coming!
I'm counting on you. We are ready.
Ieyasu, you have grown strong. We see it in your eyes.
And your eyes tell a different tale, Keiji. One of loneliness. I do not expect to be forgiven with a solitary bow.
Forgiven? I'm afraid you've lost me. Aren't you happy, Ieyasu? Haven't you found contentment, surrounding yourself with allies?
Indeed, Keiji. I walk the path of brotherhood and strive for the bonds of friendship, for that is what I desire.
I don't think it's entirely clear, but
things come in threes.
Keiji and Hideyoshi were good friends. So Keiji's a little iffy about interacting with Ieyasu, considering he killed him.
Even the sacred crow will caw for this. Caw!
The actual caw.
Typical Keiji. I imagine something like this is easy for him with his skills.
I'm afraid I really must be on my way.
Wait, Keiji!
Is it you? No, not Shingen, but another.
Kenshin is here!
Those eyes of yours, I'd know them anywhere. The rightful owner of those eyes has taken ill, and now they adorn another. It begs many questions. Tell me how you've come to have such eyes.
Lord Shingen taught me many things. The value of discipline and of strategy. Even the value of defeat. He is my mentor, now and always. I am ever in his debt. If my eyes resemble the tiger's, it's because they shine with his wisdom.
Though illness has stolen Shingen's health, his spirit endures. Here on this battlefield. Now prepare! Prove yourself and let the tiger's spirit shine!
He's here.
And he's gone. I lost track of
We
him.
won't stand a chance against him by ourselves.
It couldn't be. Those eyes. I know them. I bask in your flames, tiger. Flames that can melt the sharpest of blades.
I've never seen you so joyous. So exhilarated.
But of course, how I dreamed of such a battle. Tongues of flame lick the battlefield.
Then let me fulfill your expectations. I will face you with every fiber of my being.
Many thanks, Ieyasu. I shall cherish every moment.
Even someone as accomplished as Kenshin has a rival. Perhaps then, Mitsunari is mine.
This bitter sourness that taunts my taste buds, it is the taste of war.
I wonder,
Is Lord Kenshin waiting for someone?
The light belongs to us all!
Very well. You may have what you please. It matters little to me.
Kenshin spins around so much before he finally falls down and dies.
So many adventures. To think it's brought me here.
Oh yeah, I did notice the snow sticking to Ieyasu's
Such
hair.
is
That was a
life.
nice touch for the cutscene.
And that is why it is my destiny.
And it was only on like his
Unite
right
us
side
all.
too, so it was like on the side the wind
Unite
was
our
blowing.
country.
Which also made it hard to notice because it didn't focus on that side very much. Yeah, I can basically increase the bond counter whenever I want, by pressing L2. I might try and do that more. Yeah, one of his R2s is to throw Tadakatsu's drill. It's probably his most boring R2. I don't think I'm going to use it again.
Too long have I waited for that which I desire. I will now seek it out, and there no great length to which I will not go.
Kenshin.
We will cross swords one day, Ieyasu. But the tiger's spirit caged behind your eyes must first be freed. Till then, keep that fire burning. Let it consume the world, or fade to embers, but never let it die.
Itsunari 8 Hideaki.
My lord, it's beyond belief, but Hideaki has declared war on the Eastern Army.
Hideaki? But he trembles at the thought of Mitsunari. Are you certain of this?
Begging your pardon, Lord. Our letter infuriated the Dark King, who put the screws to Hideaki.
I see.
My lord?
Of course he did. Mitsunari is nothing if not consistent. An actor looking to capture the spirit of Mitsunari could do no better.
My lord, this is not a laughing matter.
That's such a weird thing to say. Like, an actor couldn't even portray Mitsunari as well as Mitsunari. Like, well, yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Tokugawa Might for a while. I feel like that's the most satisfying one to use. Alright, yeah, we'll do Fujimasa's stage. They probably got
Perhaps
some
you're
minds.
right. How deeply you detest me, Mitsunari. What wouldn't you give to see my head roll?
Restart the stream before you ban Saimao. Nah. I'm sorry, Saimao, you have to be banned. I'm too far in to restart.
Ieyasu, as I live and breathe. You are a sight for sore eyes. Oh, please, come in, have some tea. Everyone, see to it that our honored guest is properly entertained.
As you command. We do so with our blades.
Just when we were finally getting settled in, you attack us?
I can probably do this quick enough to get the sneak attack. But it might be more fun to play the actual stage. I don't think you miss any dialogue if you do the sneak attack route.
What's wrong? Getting
You might, though. With a fully charged neutral triangle, Ieyasu can take over bases quickly.
This is what you call hospitality.
No, 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 not at all. You misunderstand.
Yeah, Ujimasa wants to, like, actually let Ieyasu in and be friends with him, but his troops just misunderstood. So they're fighting.
Out of all the opponents I could be facing, I have to fight you? Ugh.
Don't hesitate. Come on. Fight me.
If we go this way, we can attack Ujimasa from behind.
Oh, they got us!
It's pretty satisfying to take over a base and then use Tokugawa's might, just evaporate all the enemies that spawn.
Calm down. Just focus on your mission. Focus on the oath.
Oh, and if anyone wanted to know what would happen if you, were doing the sneak attack route and happened to fall off.
The enemy is upon us! Where did they come from?
That happens. You're just now playing the regular stage.
In that case, I will defend this camp with my life, and nothing less! Whoa! What a fight!
His personable charm is as warm as the summer sun.
Okay, wow. Someone just got converted to the Ieyasu fan club.
No way. Are we really losing this easily?
Defeat them and forever embed our names in history.
Of course!
What? Nothing's wrong. I didn't see anything.
I like how that was Ujiyasu's line towards the base being taken. Oh, what? I didn't see anything. Nothing's wrong. Just in denial.
What are you doing, you idiot?
We have protected Odawara before, and we will do so again.
I'm getting a little too used to being attacked.
Let us form a bond!
The generic bond with the Ieyasu.
I don't think you realize how much of a mistake
Denial
you
is
made
one of the
challenging
42 stages of grief. How many stages of... Well, I guess you said 42. Why are there that many? I demand you list them all. What are the other 41? Grief. Okay, so all the others are grief.
I can't hold out any longer!
General, I've spotted hostiles! Oh, you're already after them.
Kataro's intro actually changes a bit, depending on what character you're playing as. Because he always kills the troops of the character you're playing as.
May my fists unite all! I could never match your speed. One day we'll be as one.
Stay back! I don't want to die!
I'm really bullying Kotaro right now. Okay, he's finally got an attack off, which just led into a deadlock I'm going to win. Yeah, that wasn't fair. Sorry, dude.
Kotaro, you tongue-tied dolt! What part of entertain don't you understand?
I'm in your debt. I'm in your debt. I'm in your debt.
I like how he says, "I am in your debt" when picking up an item. Like he's thanking the onigiri he's about to eat or something.
I can hear it! I can hear the laughter of defeat approaching!
Only we can get this done, so let's do this! I'm in your debt.
What's the problem? Why am I angry? I'll tell you why. Why can't I be the one who wins? I want to restore the glory of the Hojo clan. After that, I want to rule all Hittite.
You truly wish to be my ally?
With all my heart, so spare me your fists if you would.
Well, can't do
To
that.
be my friend will make you Mitsunari's foe. Is that a position you're willing to commit to?
More like it.
Looks like we're done here. Let's move on.
Ishtar, we'll give the boy a good paddling and send him on his way.
I fear it won't be that simple. This is Mitsunari after all.
But the forces of the Eastern Army are powerful and many. And besides, no one in their right mind would ally with the likes of him. A horse has better sense.
I am in your debt.
Let us form a bond!
Enrolling mercenaries in our forces is despicable. What did you have me do then?
Slow motion machine gun punches.
It's been a while since I've had a workout like this.
I'm certain he'll find someone. So many adventures. To think it's brought me here.
I just put that hood up.
Such is
Put
life.
take it down.
And that is why it is my destiny to unite us all and unite our country.
Oh, people bringing up the Triforce symbol. It's just the Hojo symbol. I don't know. Maybe it's pure coincidence to happen to be the Zelda symbol. Maybe the Legend of Zelda developer just really liked the Hojo in their history classes in school. So they used their clan symbol. I have no idea. Chat is just convinced this is now a Legend of Zelda reference. Sure, why not?
The Dark King's rage has peaked and fast subsides. Considering the
The
events of
Hojo
the
were
siege
Zelda
of
fans.
Odawara, it's no wonder.
There would have been no surrender without Kanbei's guile, not with Mitsunari's bloodlust in full bloom. Let's tend to this new bond, that it may bear us fruit.
Sir,
Shihiro taking out everyone down there. Oh, hello. Ieyasu now has a little girl inside of
Lord
him.
Ieyasu, good news. Our numbers increase. Tsuruhime, the much-esteemed oracle, has announced her decision to join us.
The Oracle? She's really here.
She is! Pleased to meet you, Ieyasu. I'm Tsuruhime. Thanks for having me.
The pleasure is all ours. You honor us by your presence. What prompted this, if I may ask?
It seems Yoshitsugu sold her a bad bill of goods, my lord. Hell hath no fury, as they say.
I see. I guess that is to be expected from Yoshitsugu.
It's the Alliance, my lord. All right-thinking people recognize its value and join our forces.
Our band of allies is small now, but someday it will grow to a multitude. Dire threats, treachery. These are not the methods of a righteous man, Mitsunari. These are the acts of a villain. How many more must suffer before you recognize the power of unity?
The sad part is, Ieyasu has no idea Mitsunari is unaware of any treachery Yoshitsugu might employ. Well, if I got Tsuruhime as an ally, I guess I'll bring her. Oh yeah, the bodyguards have unique effects, I forgot about that. Like, most of them just have, like Fire Plus or Shadow Plus, which just enhances the element, like, whatever. Some of the playable characters have unique ones. Like, let's see, Enemy Footmen and Samurai fall head over heels. That's Tsuruhime's Lady's Charm effect. I guess sometimes I'll just become infatuated. Probably see that happening. Let's see, we can fight the scary old guy, or we can fight the hot-headed young guy. Well, I guess I don't have a check mark on this particular fight, so...
Tadakatsu, everyone!
May as well beat up an old man. Considering the last stage, I'm on a streak. Oh, does Nanbu have a revive? I probably should have looked through all of them, just to show them off. I don't even remember what they all do.
From the blackest sky, the spirits descend upon these times, this fight to end.
On some rare evenings, the sun sets in the east.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. It's like the stupidest line.
Let it go, Ieyasu. Don't always be in such a hurry.
The smoke shall guide you below, and its scent shall finish my foe.
I can hear it and feel it.
Really are shooting across the map to beat up this old man. Really going out of our way for it. Is the base commander regaining HP? He might be. Feels sturdier than he ought to be. Oh yeah, that's going up pretty quickly, honestly.
May my fists unite.
I didn't realize this instance actually healed them too.
Where am I? What am I doing here? The spirits are returning to the netherworld.
Went right last time, so I guess I'll go left this time.
This gate to the beyond hungers for the dead.
Oh yeah, these guys are
I
charmed.
wonder what that was all about.
Good. Everyone, continue forward. Just leave it to us.
I forgot they can guard break. And that I had such a massive wind-up time. And Hardhead is still broken.
Now, isn't it about time the last trump appeared?
Signing your debt. Signing your debt. May my fists unite all!
Most characters, I'm able to dish out a bunch of DPS really quickly, and don't really notice the bases getting healed. The Ieyasu, it's harder to do a bunch of burst damage, aside from his, like, neutral triangle when it's, like, fully charged. Did I kill him? Nope, send him over here. That did it.
I can't wait to write about this in my journal.
Headbutts aren't legal in boxing. Ieyasu must not be as much of a good guy as we think. He is actually a really good guy. It's just there are definitely some flaws with his approach. It does suck that Ieyasu just has no range to his attacks, so his S-string gives him very little coverage. It's really easy for him to get ganged up on if they're just a group around him.
Why must you add more souls to the ranks?
I honestly don't like playing Ieyasu that much.
I knew from the moment I saw the signal fire that it was you, General.
Some people do, just always feel like I'm not playing well whenever I play as him. It's like I'm playing at a slower speed.
In death, no trees shall bear fruit, nor flowers bloom in the gardens of the netherworld. Rise to right the turns of fortune, rise to shed the wrongs of sin, rise to live your life again. Embrace the life that wakes within. You have been reborn once more. A second chance to settle your score.
Soulless is just his title.
The only way I've changed is I no longer feel sadness.
Well, that's just a straight up lie.
Spirits arise in the dark of night, joining us for this battle to fight. They belong not without nor within, for their motives are driven by sin. I shall plant a cherry blossom in your honor.
May my... Let anyone who is not afraid step forward! One day we'll be as one.
To the rooster's crow, souls will rise and awake the dawn of their dark demise. To the call of the crow, souls will weep and descend to the bowels of hell to keep. Call out their names, invoke the word, and let their stories finally be heard.
His head, but an old man at the ground.
I will retreat before death can catch me.
So many adventures, to think it's brought me here. Such is life.
And that is why it is my destiny to unite us all and unite our country!
Am I proud of myself for beating up an innocent, defenseless old man who is also my husband?
My Lord Ieyasu, I have news. It concerns Motochika. Well, you see...
Motochika, you say? Ah, but I do miss him. How has he fared since we last met? What news do you bring?
He is allied with Mitsunari's forces, my lord. His declaration of war against us is now but a formality.
He's done what? Are you absolutely sure of this?
Sadly, yes. Motochika was a friend to us all. His betrayal looms heavily over the entire camp.
Motochika? How has it come to this?
Mitsunari ate Motochika. And murdered Yoshihiro. Yoshiaki took out Scrub.
Why the long face? It should come as no surprise. It's simple, really. Motochika has behaved exactly as one might expect of him.
How exactly is that, my lord?
Once Mitsunari sets his sights upon something, there's no changing his mind. He plods ahead with no thought of finesse or compromise. He's a fool, reaching for the moon.
My lord?
For all his wrath, Mitsunari is a man burdened with a wounded heart. And my friend Motochika is possessed of a generous soul. His sympathies veer towards those who suffer, be they man or demon. Our foe is in good hands.
Then this setback should not concern us?
No. For all of my jesting, this is a grave development. But perhaps this rare moment of laughter will serve us in good stead. Just be glad I don't start laughing in front of the men.
Thankful. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, even the soldier just like, are you okay? Oh, we have to do the Mogami stage. This is required. Alright.
Yoshiaki Mogami. I know him well. He intends to join the Eastern Army, or so his letter said. I'd say we owe him a visit.
Ieyasu, my dear friend. I say, you are looking marvelous.
Oh, we got his name right.
Likewise. I've come to discuss your plans to join us.
I'm apparently gonna fight through his army on the way to do that.
Shall take the river and attack their headquarters from behind!
All right.
Give fire!
I intend to prove myself your equal, Ieyasu. How do you like that as my condition for alliance?
As you wish. Prove your claim. Give me your best.
So this is him just wanting to show how strong he is. Probably thinking that would give him a better position in the alliance. Little does he know, everyone is equal in Ieyasu's army.
Damn it! The water gate is closed! There's only one thing you could do in a situation like this. Run! And run fast!
I took the base too late. The ship's already trying to go around. Oh well.
Before they are defeated.
Suppose we have no choice but to find another way.
If luck has any place on a battlefield, curse the god who grants it.
Now, isn't it about time the last trump appeared?
Really have to backstep twice, dude? 3 times? Dude! Do you not want to fight?
This one is mine.
Yes, sir!
This guy. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. Okay. I got his drop, so he must have died during all that.
There's nothing more terrifying than the influence of a kind heart.
I can't wait to write about this in my journal.
This hero time gives you plenty of time to charge up your attacks.
Pray daily from now on. If you could just get me out of this mess.
Gotta wait for the enemies to spawn. Because they even spawn in slow motion.
At the very least, try to comb your hair before entering the battle. Yes, sir!
One day we'll be as one.
Yeah, hero time is basically how you rack up a really big combo.
Wait, is it over? Did I miss the fight?
Like, the game basically wants you to activate hero time, like, constantly. They're constantly slowing down time from base to base, keeping up a huge combo for, like, the duration of the stage. I just don't. Because, like, my hero time was already up to, like, halfway. If I made a conscious effort for it, I could probably keep hero time going for almost the duration of the whole stage.
Please let us get through this, and I swear I'll give up drinking!
But that may also depend on which character you're playing as. I cannot imagine doing that as just a hero.
I'm counting on you. That was a most impressive audition.
Like how Tadakatsu occasionally says lines, but it's just steampunk noises. Just to remind the player he's here.
If I told anyone what I saw here today, no one would believe me.
They're bombing us again!
I only employ a certain kind of gentleman, with meticulous grooming and etiquette. A team.
Well, he's just as merry as he's always been.
They sure weren't playing around. Is it too late to switch sides?
Oh yeah, everyone has a line where they mount a horse, too. Like Ieyasu's is just, I'm counting on you. I think Nobunaga's is, obey me.
They're bombing us again!
Truth be known, my prowess is not the gift I speak of.
The ship has docked. Everyone, prepare to raid the enemy headquarters.
I see what this is about. You're jealous of me, aren't you?
I think I'll skip fighting the Drilltron this time.
Here I come, Ieyasu Tokugawa of the East.
The number of men that have sworn to serve you is proof of your compassion.
What do you think of my garden? Isn't it delightful? There are none in this world that compare to me. The renowned, the feared, Lord Yoshiaki. And let me tell you something. You should consider yourself lucky for finding me in such a good mood. I have something for you, my friend. A small token of my esteem. I do hope it pleases.
Well, then, what might it be?
A prize for the whole of the Eastern Army.
Oh boy. I've known this man long enough to brace for the devilry that lurks behind that smile.
Rest assured, between my gift and myself, we shall bring the Dark King to his knees. Now, was that not a work of art?
You've been drinking the blood of your victims, haven't you?
Gentlemen, I'll take a cup of the usual, thank you.
That line immediately after.
May the sun rise
After
from
what
the
the
east
generic
with a
said.
smile.
You know, you should have more confidence, like me.
The light belongs to us all!
I have so many virtuous character traits, it would be impossible to count them all. Many thanks. Today's battle went stupendously, if I do say so myself.
Couldn't just get it
No
normally,
less
huh?
than what I'd expected. You and your mighty fists. And my baton. Where would we be without it? You best mind your head, Dark King. Soon, I'll send you spiraling into the netherworld.
Yoshiaki, I intend to let Mitsunari keep his head.
What nonsense is that? You want to win the battle, or don't you?
Yes, and I will.
Well, if that's the case, you have to be realistic about it.
Realistic? Look at me. Do I seem delusional?
No, upon reflection, you're the very picture of clarity. And that said, I shall take my leave of you.
See, I don't think this is a stage you normally recruit Yoshiaki as a bodyguard, but I do have him as a bodyguard, so yeah, I'll equip him. I think it's Masamune that recruits Yoshiaki. I don't remember what stage, though.
Lord Ieyasu, the Maeda clan has offered to ally itself with us. However, something about it doesn't seem quite right.
Your motives elude me, Ieyasu. I do not know whether you pursue war for your own reasons or for peace. But I will surrender to you. Your intentions be damned! But hear this, Ieyasu. I will never forget what you have done.
Why does Toshiie speak of surrender? What act of mine has him outraged?
Yoshitsugu courted the Maeda clan not so long ago, though nothing came of the offer. Their joining the Eastern Army is proof of this.
Ieyasu and his crew just gotta shrug and go on.
The preparations are ready, my lord. Let us seal the alliance with the One-Eyed Dragon.
We never would have trekked this far for a lesser man. The One-Eyed Dragon is a rare creature, and he will play a pivotal role in our victory against Mitsunari. Had he 2 eyes, he'd win the war himself.
Aye!
Tadakatsu, I leave their well-being in your hands.
Alright, let's have a look at the very top. Which is, yeah, Mitsunari, Shadow, Shadow Plus, Fire Plus, okay. How many is bulletproof? That's Demolition Soldiers, Enter Countdown mode. I don't know what that does. Damage proof. Reduces damage taken from enemies by 20%. Well, that's really good, honestly. Teamwork. Basara assists increase ally attack power. So I guess that means like a double, like a co-op Basara. Well, it'll both increase defense because that's what Motonari has equipped, and it'll also increase attack because of this effect. That's pretty good. Masochist. Allies deal 3 times damage. Alright. Is Masochist really an appropriate title for that? Wind plus, Shadow plus. Fighting Spirit. Increases attack power of allies by 10%. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, Nobunaga is the hardest bodyguard to unlock. To unlock him, you just have to unlock every other bodyguard in the game. He probably has the most unique unlock condition. 1000 XP, complete battle without being killed. Evil Eye, enemies get dizzy when stared at. Oh, he also has teamwork. Except he already gets an attack up, so I don't think it does anything. Duel Master, increased damage dealt from winning a duel. That's not bad. Extortion, 1000 zennies if completed battle without being KO'd. One for all, always cover health when you do. Nagamusha. Sasuke sacrificed himself when you were KO'd. Brutal. One for all. Always recover health when you do. B-Hog, recovery. Recover health with rice balls more often. Yeah, I guess that means she just heals you occasionally. Live forever. Recover after being KO'd one time only. Yeah, Haramasa has a really good one. You come back. A free life. Robbery. 500 zennies. Complete the battle without being KO'd. So just a worse one from the other one. Kanetsugu's good luck. Luck up shortly if not KO'd in battle. Okay. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of, like, generic characters you can have that all have, pretty generic, effects. I think the most unique one is Hanzo's, which is fugitive locations are displayed on the map. When you're hunting for fugitives, you want to have Hanzo, no matter what. I like assists in battles that have tigers. Whatever that means. Since they only had like one line to write the description for these, it's kind of hard to tell what some of these do. Ally assists if the hero is a female. Ally assists if the hero is a gun user, so Magoichi only, I think. Battles that have traps, sand dunes. Some very specific stuff. ATM. 300 zennies times number of assists by ally, 10 times max. Okay. Not ginormous enemies to the ground. Whatever classifies as ginormous. Real man. Ally assists if the hero is male. Robo Moe. Ally assists if the hero is tough as steel. So if you're Tadakatsu... And of course, all the Soren ones are based around money and materials. All the Zavi ones. Oh, and you can just get a box standard tiger. Enemies take damage and get dizzy when shouted at. Okay, anyways. Down to Yoshiaki, where is he?
Tadakatsu! Everyone! I'm counting on you.
Oh yeah, people listing off all the generics in this. Yeah, Sakon's a generic. But most names you're familiar with, they're probably generics. Although in the next game, Basara 4, Sakon becomes playable. Samurai Warrior Sakon is way cooler. Though I do like Sakon's theme in Sengoku Basara 4. Oh, Hanzo makes it more likely fugitives to spawn as well. Okay, I thought he did that, but it didn't say.
One-eyed dragon. I, Ieyasu Tokugawa, have traveled far to hear your words.
You sure took your time. Must have ridden here in the back of a turtle.
Well, we did have an entire country to fight through.
Oh, good. There's a stable.
Mount your horses and fight back against Masamuni's forces!
Oh yeah, I believe there's a unique line all the characters play when you get them as bodyguards. But you can only hear it once, so I don't remember what any of them were. Man, that's something I should have recorded while I was playing this. There's no reason to be charging up the sponge. I'm gonna get on a horse in a second.
Many thanks. I'm counting on you.
Come on! Let's see how long you can keep up with me.
It might be fun. And I do have some time to kill.
Lord Masamune, stay alert! Our enemies could advance at any moment!
I'm faster than I've ever been.
Stop it already, would you?
You know, I've never been able to, like, beat Masamune to death in this first race with him.
That's almost a compliment.
Let's cut to the chase. You'll have my help, but on one condition. And if you try to haggle with me, I'll lay you out. What do you say? Your frustrations fuel your fight, but they won't last forever.
I'm kind of curious what would happen if you managed to defeat him. Probably just count as an instant win. I do wonder if there are any lines for it.
We'll get you back for this.
With that one.
This is getting boring. Try harder! Put up a challenge!
There's no way you'll beat the boss on horseback. Let's see how long you can keep this up.
If Masamune is ahead of you, he tends to break the boxes so you can't get the Basara ups. Though I don't think he does it for the last couple. So you can generally always get ahead of him then. Oh, he's invincible in the race, always have 1 HP. Okay, fair enough.
I once thought to gouge out my own eye, but such an act wouldn't change anything.
Okay, we got Ujimasa Hogo in the chat.
I made a vow. For my sins, I would protect him, and as his right eye, avenge the injustices.
Yeah, I've seen you comment in multiple videos. It just occurred to me I was now playing a Sengoku Basara game, so it's appropriate you would show up.
Right, wasn't I?
Around was all right.
Lord Masamune, please wait at the headquarters for
Unfortunately, I've already done the Hogo stage.
Are you telling me you would serve him, no matter what?
Playing Kotaro is unfortunately the closest I can get to playing as Ujimasa.
And you call yourself my right eye.
Although Kanze has a pretty good route with him. Or they're just bros the entire route.
The one thing you weren't counting on is how patient Masamune's forces are. The moon dies in the east.
A brother, father, friend. To find all of those people in this short life we have. Tend to him until he wakes.
All right.
That's a small victory. This battle is still far from over. May the sun rise and shine its light on the road to victory.
I don't want to get all the health pickups and Basara pickups before you beat Kojiro. Considering you really want to rush out of here once he goes down. Is this a screen that says it? No, I guess it isn't. Could have sworn there was a screen that said, put your guns on.
Yes.
We must not let the one-eyed dragon unite with his right eye.
Woohoo! The camp is ours!
Do not mistake going on the defensive as a sign of weakness or panic.
See if I can just beat him up right here. Someone recommended doing that before, but he just kind of... You can't really get that much damage in on him before hero time runs out. And now the horse is way back there. I know you can get a spare.
dominance can be an intoxicating source of poisonous conceit.
Kochido's right at home wrangling wild horses.
The horse was further up than I thought it was. I thought there was a spare one at each base. Kinda wish I went back for the horse now.
What's wrong? You care more about showing off than beating me?
Does this look like showing off to you? Is it not over here? I could have sworn. Okay, whatever. We're just hoofing it. Never break this boss. What's in here? Health and boss are up. Makes sense.
You think you can defeat me? I wouldn't be too sure about that. I guess you better try and take your best shot now. Because if you don't, I'm gonna make you sorry. Got that?
Fair enough, One-Eyed Dragon. Name your condition.
I won't be ordered around. Not by you and not by anybody. We're equals. Simple as that. This little tussle we're about to have will more than prove my point.
Why do you wish to ally with me?
I want to see Mitsunari defeated. Do you even have to ask? That fateful day is seared into the back of my eye. If I can't set things right, well, why bother living? I will be the one to bring down Mitsunari, to slice him to ribbons. Anything else is a petty distraction.
They're doing a co-op, Basara.
You won't get rid of those anytime soon.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna headbutt them both into the ground.
You know what's good for you? You wipe that smile off your face.
Next time we meet, only one of us will be walking away.
That was close.
Well, I guess that'll have to do.
One-Eyed Dragon, I would be honored to fight at your side. We could use someone like you.
Spare me the flattery. You beat me fairly. Well, until next time.
One-Eyed Dragon.
Yeah?
Would you ever forgive Mitsunari his deeds?
Forgive. Don't know.
Just remember, such an indulgence is within your power.
Guess that could be. Guess we'll have to see how I'm feeling when that bastard's kneeling vanquished at my feet.
Yes. One of us will lose and perish. And I will make sure it's not me. No matter what.
Last cutscene, he's like, I'm gonna have Mitsunari live. This cutscene, he's like, one of us will perish, and it won't be me. Ieyasu doesn't know Masamudi's name. Yeah, he does only call him One-Eyed Dragon, doesn't he? Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is dismount, activate hero time, then get on the horse. Okay. I guess I'll try that next time. Go fight Nobunaga instead. Mitsunari out of its final battle. Nah, we'll do the final battle. Oh, I need to remember to equip that accessory that changes, what battle theme plays, because... we're about to say lines.
The hour has arrived, my lord. There's no turning back. We all pledge life and limb to your victory, down to the last man.
Lord Ieyasu, we fight with all our strength!
My men, a few words before we depart.
Of course, my lord.
Warriors, if I have done you wrong somehow, or if conscience compels you to leave Eastern Army for West, I wish you a safe journey.
My lord, what do you say?
If you do join Mitsunari's forces, please, help him as best you can. I would be in your debt.
Your words pain us, my lord. There's not a man among us who'd breathe a word of complaint under your command.
You've extended your hand in brotherhood to each of us. We will die for your righteous cause, Lord Ieyasu. A smile on our faces.
And I for yours. To have soldiers, friends such as you. I am the most fortunate man in all the world. Thank you.
Oh, this is the route I could fight Nobunaga if I really wanted to. Not gonna, but I could. But yeah, when the opening theme played in Mitsunari's route, like, in the last stream I said that it was fine, it didn't like give me a copyright strike. And that was true until that stream ended. Because I checked it before that stream and it was fine. Then, after that stream was over, I checked it later that day. And then it had a copyright strike, so I had to remove that. Which ended up destroying the live chat replay, unfortunately, for that video. So I want to try to avoid that this time. Now, which of these accessories plays a theme? There are a ton of accessories in this game, but generally all you really want equipped are like the stat boosting ones. Like, attack and defense, that's really all you need. Yeah, let's see. Buster gauge feels more when enemies are hit, not worth it. KOing enemies with one hit gives an extra 5 zenny, totally pointless. The increased critical hit chance, whatever. Enemy guard breaking dizzy chance up, pointless. It is not worth... None of these are worth taking up a slide as opposed to just having your stats increase. There are so many of these, they're just not worth using. Yeah, these are all element ones. Credit music plays, opening theme plays. This is the one I definitely don't want equipped. Your hero's music plays. Okay, that seems right. Your ally's music plays. Wait! Your ally's Alright. Hope you guys like Yoshiaki's theme. Yoshiaki unites Japan with Ieyasu's help.
I cannot risk defeat, Mitsunari. The price is too great. Our bond will hold.
Kind of a shame because Ieyasu's theme is actually really good. It's a really good song, and now we're stuck with this. So unfitting.
Oh, I don't know. I just can't decide.
Kind of appropriate for Hideaki's scenes, I guess.
Hideaki. Bastard!
I accidentally cut off his unique intro animation where he crossed his arms. Oh well.
I will never forgive you. Never! Nothing in this world will hold back my vengeance!
Why would you champion hatred, Mitsunari? I nurse these sins of old.
Wow, 2 of my archers just got taken out immediately. I was supposed to escort them, but I guess some of the enemies must have attacked and just obliterated them on the spot. Another one down. Man, they're dying off screen too, so I don't even know how they're dying. I'm just gonna assume they'll make it past all this.
That is an enemy of Lord Hideyoshi. Take action and kill them.
As you wish.
A symptom of mortality. That is all this is, and all it should be regarded as.
Okay, I got him there.
Stop shooting me! You should be shooting Mitsunari! Got it? Mitsunari is the one we're after!
I like how they don't stop shooting at him.
Hideaki! May a curse follow you for 1,000 lifetimes.
I'm so sorry, Mitsunari!
I do not look forward to delivering this news to Mitsunari.
Did it even override Hinkai's theme?
You want to know more about me. You want to find out who I am and what I'm looking for.
It's just overriding everything.
I am Tenkai, the harbinger of death. And I will answer all your questions.
You... Could it be?
Well, well. Long time no see.
I can never forgive you, and yet they all flock to your side! How can they so easily forgive you of your sins?
With just one bond, we can rid this land of the violence that plagues it. We could flourish as a nation united.
Ieyasu! You! How dare you say such things to me after everything you've done!
I am taking requests, so please tell me, how would you like to die?
I've never seen a monk that carries a scythe before.
More like if you mess up like that again, there'll be hell to pay.
Rename this rain the Yoshiaki story mode. Nah.
Farewell, until we meet again, over a fine feast.
Yoshitsugu deploying the poison again.
Let agony rain down upon them. Let them writhe and struggle in torturous pain.
We can't breathe! We've got to do something!
If I could even accomplish half of what you've achieved.
Oh, come on. It's so annoying when one poke just ruins your charge.
I have already decided that you shall be victorious.
Have my word.
I am in your debt.
Would I be right to assume that you too crave chaos in this world?
The Western Army has expanded its attack. We can't let them win.
Yeah, I believe if I don't take this base, then a mini-boss fight later on will have a bunch of poison stuff around it, and I'd rather not have that be an issue. Of course, these that got shot are still around, so you still have to break them. Yeah, it's the return of the Death Carriage.
You took everything from me when I had done nothing! Still you spew your empty words at me! My fury is just, and it shall not be quenched until I have your head upon a pike!
The camera really wants to look at the Speed Demon. Or Death Carriage. Its title is Speed Demon. When you want to attack something that's not it, it's a bit of a pain. Yoshiaki just getting run over. When it shoots the fireballs, you can actually reflect them with attacks. So if you do like a bunch of continuous attacks when it's spitting out fireballs, that can be really good. It punched a horse in the face and it took it out. Nice.
Look above, and you may glimpse it approaching. You feel it coming, don't you? I can feel it in my bones.
Isn't a Death Carriage scarier? It would be for Ieyasu.
Down upon us.
He already has too many bonds.
Who is the first to be blessed, to suffer eternally? Your presence amuses me, Ieyasu. You, the blacksmith, who forges this heavy chain of unity, link by unwitting link. You are a simple man, yes, but you are no fool. Surely you're aware of how troublesome your exploits have become.
Keenly so, and of the lives sacrificed for my cause.
Then how dare you face the world so carefree, Ieyasu? Look back at this thing you created, at the hammer and anvil with which you clubbed it into life. Are they not bloody? One of you is a slave to his loathing, the other a slave to his idealism. Indeed, you two share much in common.
Ikuzugu just pointing out all the holes with Ieyasu. Anyways, let's solve it. We solved that how we solved every other old man problem. This feels like some weird fever dream.
Am I to leave him behind?
No! You cannot die!
Just this man and his theme. Look at him go. What is he even doing? The man was doing nothing and Yoshiaki killed him. Ah, he had a family. Now he's just styling on him. Okay, now he's taking him out. Ah, brutal.
Though you have assembled a mighty army, and though you have spoken your pretty speeches, even now, I still see right through you. Ieyasu.
Your sins have found you out!
Just imagine this with Ieyasu, or with Yoshiaki moonwalking in the background.
Lord Hideyoshi. Beg his forgiveness for your crimes, and then offer up your life as penance.
I cannot. My cause is righteous.
It always has to be this way dealing with you, doesn't it? You ignore your own ambitions, pretending to cling to your moral superiority, while challenging Lord Hideyoshi's dreams of unification!
You are deluded, Mitsunari. But know this. I will unite this country, with or without you!
How much will it take before you're satisfied? How much? Even the last of my allies you woo to your side with your forked tongue. How am I supposed to live? What am I supposed to do now? Mark well my words. I will never surrender, Ieyasu. Even if I find myself alone. Even when I lay gasping on my deathbed, I will never forgive you!
It actually synced up well, like it was timed.
Laugh, Ieyasu! Go right ahead! Laugh at this forlorn wretch before you!
Your suffering does not delight me, nor does anyone's!
Rob me of my allies, isolate me, and then reproach me for my want of brotherhood! Make sense of this hypocrisy if you dare even try!
In the name of peace!
Your ideals are lies! Admit them as such! Then apologize to Lord Hideyoshi like the mongrel you are!
I will never apologize, and I will never renounce the bonds I have formed!
Are you really so arrogant as to be unable to pretense grief or mercy? After you have deprived me of Lord Hideyoshi? I shall be the one to banish you from this world!
Mitsunari Ishida, behold your executioner!
Yoshiaki Mogami. Just imagine him saying, "Behold your executioner," and pointing towards Yoshiaki. Most of Yoshiaki's attack missed, and he's still like, "How am I?" Say something, please!
Brave warriors, grant me but one moment.
But my lord,
I'm all right.
as you wish.
I just can't.
I've devoted my life to his lordship Hideyoshi. As a member of the Toyotomi, you should too.
How can you say such a thing? A man's life is his own. Why live it as his lordship's pawn?
I had thought you would appreciate the virtue of loyalty. I was wrong. There's nothing left to say.
Tsunari, you're making too much of this, my friend.
Then bow your head in apology. Your pride is unseemly.
Tsunari, my debasing myself does you no honor.
You prefer your hollowed-out words and empty ideas? Is that all you're worth, Ieyasu?
It just doesn't stop.
Why did you save me? Do you think I can't defend myself? Be gone. May you die alone like a dog!
Hateful words. How can you speak them so easily?
Oh, thank God it's finally over. It doesn't stop. I did not expect that to be so fucking funny. I'm crying. Just the start especially. No one said anything and it just kept panning over Mitsunari's dead body. God, Yoshiaki ruined this. Oh, fuck me. And now we got this play. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna fight Nobunaga. Even with Yoshiaki's thing going, I don't think we're gonna top that. I think this is the peak of the stream. And he also says nothing, just Eastern Army victory. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, I was still debating with myself if I was gonna play, the other paths with Ieyasu or not. I don't think I'm gonna, because I don't really like playing as Ieyasu that much. I started to realize that when I started this stream. And, nothing's gonna top what just happened there. Let's see, I think next, I'll just go on to playing a different character. I'll probably wait and come back to Masamune and Mitsunari and finish off, their blue routes. Let's see, who else should I play? Who do you guys want to see? Let's see. I already know Motonari's wife's gonna vote for Motonari, so that's one for him. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to vote in chat. While I, get a drink and try and collect myself. Okay, I think I saw Kanbei with 4. Yeah, seems alright. Kanbei next. Not who I expected chat to vote for, but yeah, I guess next stream I'll be playing Kanbei. Who is a fun character, I do really enjoy him. Yeah, he's very slow. I think he's slower than Yoshihiro. But whatever, we'll manage. Alright, I think Magoichi was in 2nd place, so maybe I'll do her next after Kanbei. Alright, well, that's it for the stream. Boy, I did not expect the ending to go like that. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching, this is a lot of fun. I'm really glad I've gone back to play this game, it's so much fun. Like, I can always come back to Sengoku Basara and it'd be fun to play. I can't say that for every Warriors game. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.